guys, welcome to your session, and we are going to do minerals and energy resources today. As you know, as per the revised syllabus, we just have to do map work for this lesson. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly get started. I'm Ankana, your master teacher for social sciences and Vedantu, hoping all of you are doing absolutely amazing, and let's get started. But before that, do you guys want to be on the hot seat of Kaun Banega Crorepati? Are you? Do you? I mean, like, are you super excited for this? I mean, like, this sounds so exciting. I would definitely love to be there. So stay tuned for the big announcement that is going to be there on 5th of October, and you will get to know how you can sit on that seat right over there. How can you have this wonderful opportunity once in a lifetime that comes for people? Okay, and let's get started with the session now, guys. So as you know, in this chapter we just have to do map work, so we will be now doing locating nuclear and thermal plants. Yeah, but I need you to do a pre-work before we start with the session. Maybe you can pause this and do it, or even after the session you can do this before you actually learn map marking for yourself by yourself. Yeah, when you're doing a self-practice, make sure you do this pre-work, which is sit with a political map, identify all the states on the map, and make sure you are always well aware of which state is where, what are its neighboring states, and which all states is it sharing its boundary with. Once you are so thorough with the state placement and location, guys, you're going to be super sorted with the map marking of nuclear and thermal plant also. And let me tell you how and why. So what we are going to do is, we are going to associate these locations of these plants with the state. We will try and identify which state are these plants located in, because when we get a plain map, okay, where we have nothing else, we will easily be able to identify that, hey, it is in this state, so I need it to mark over here in this particular state. But then again comes another problem. The problem is states like Maharashtra, states like Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh are so huge. You cannot randomly mark it anywhere at any point of that state. It needs to be closer, at least in the proximity of, you know, the place where it is actually located. So what will we do in order to understand that? We will see if it is sharing boundary with any other state, or which towards the boundary, or towards which state is it located. Is it in the northern side, in the southern side, eastern side, western side? We will understand it that ways in terms of the state, and then we will locate these plants or try to identify these plants. And that makes very important. It makes it very important for you to be absolutely properly well aware of where these states are, of all the states in or on India's map. Yeah, so let's quickly get started with thermal plant. But in thermal plant, all you have to do is locate and label. You wouldn't be asked to identify. Yeah, you just have to do location and labeling, which means what? You will be given a political map, and all you need to do is you will have to identify it. You'll identify in the sense you'll have to locate it on that map, mark it, and label it that this is your plant. Okay, now before we move on and see where these three plants are, let's take a minute and quickly revise what do we mean by thermal plant. So which a thermal is something which is related to heat, correct? So what would thermal plants do? What does it mean? So thermal plants are basically the power plants, power stations where heat energy, because it's related to heat, thermal means heat, right? Where the heat energy produced by coal, okay, coal basically heats up the water, which produces a lot of steam. That heat is used to move the turbines, which further produces electric power. So basically heat is used to produce electric power, and hence this is known as thermal plant. And because coal is used to produce this heat, you will mostly find these thermal plants closer to one of the coal fields or oil fields. Simple reason, cost effectiveness, and in order to make sure that the feasibility is more of the business. So that is why these plants are mostly set up where you will find one or the other oil or coal field. Now let's look at Namrup, Singrauli and Ramagundam and place them on the map. So I've already marked it on the map for you. All you need to do is just have a look at it. Okay, so guys, here as you can see is Namrup. Okay, Namrup is right over here at this point. Now what is this point, bacha? So this point is basically, you can see the northeastern edge of the state. Now which state is this? This is Assam, and that's why I told you it becomes very important for us to identify all of these states, right? So this is Assam. So Damrup is in Assam on absolute eastern edge towards the north, and that is over here. Now you will actually find Digboy oil field very close to this. There is one more oil field near this place. You have to tell me which one it is. Then we come to Singrauli. Now which state is this, Vacha? This is Madhya Pradesh. Now this is over here, definitely, as you know, as I told you, Madhya Pradesh. So as you can see, this part, this cavity kind of thing is where you have Singrauli. So it is towards the border of Chhattisgarh. Okay, it's also sharing border with Bihar, as you can see, and slightly with Jharkhand. So this entire region is here. In the center, that cavity over there is where we will have Singrauli. Simply remember, in the cavity towards Chhattisgarh boundary, towards the northeastern side of Madhya Pradesh, and you will be super sorted. And then here we have Ramagundam. It is in Telangana. As I told you, it is towards the north central part where the border of Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra meets, and both of them together meets Telangana. Earlier it was a part of Andhra Pradesh, but as we know, it has now got divided into Telangana and AP. So it's located now in Telangana. Moving on to the next section, which is your nuclear plant. Again, locating and labeling will only be there. You will have to locate it and then label it on the map. But just in case ever in life you have to identify these, then also it becomes very easy for you if you're already aware of which state are these plants in, and you would also remember somewhat the directions of it, so you mostly will be absolutely correct in pointing it out. Okay, so let's see which ones are we supposed to do. We're supposed to do Narora, Kakrapar, Tarapur and Kalapakkam. So basically 6 of the nuclear plants are given in your book, but as you know, we will only be doing the 4. We also have to go as per the revised syllabus. Now before I move on, just as I explained you the thermal plants, we will also understand what are nuclear plants. So just like thermal plants, over here also heat is produced, but over here that energy is produced by the fission of the nuclei, the atoms of these elements like uranium, which produces a lot of nuclear energy, which is further converted into electric power. So but normally what happens, we always associate nuclear power with something destructive, with bombs, because that's how we have heard it most of the time. But let me quickly take a minute and inform you that over here nothing of that sorts is happening. No destruction is happening. It is used for a constructive purpose. Also it is used for civilian purposes, but it's not used for defense, military or any other purposes. Okay, and all of these fission all of these energy that is produced by this atom fission is further converted into electrical power and goes and use and that's how we use this energy for the benefit of humanity. Okay, now let's quickly move on and see where these places are. So we'll start with Narora, which is in Uttar Pradesh. So as I told you, we will quickly identify this place. It is Uttar Pradesh, correct? So what are you going to do? When you get this, you wouldn't have it marked over here. So you'll mark it here. Now how will you mark it here? You all have to remember is that you'll go towards the northwestern side, but not absolutely towards the edge. Somewhere near to Delhi, parallel to Delhi, you will mark it here in your Uttar Pradesh, the state of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, here is your Narora. Okay, let me quickly write the state for you so that it becomes a little easy for you to remember. Okay, so this is Uttar Pradesh. Then we have Tarapur over here. Now Tarapur is actually, as you can see, in Maharashtra. Okay, so I'm just going to write Maharashtra. Okay, so this is in Maharashtra towards the absolute northwestern corner. Absolute northwestern corner, right below the corner is where you're going to mark Tarapur. So associate Tarapur with northwestern corner, not northwestern side or edge, exact corner of Maharashtra, and that is where we have Tarapur. Okay, now guys, this is right below the boundary of the border of Gujarat and Maharashtra. It's not on the border, it's just a little below it in the corner only. Now then we have Kakrapara. Now how does Kakrapara sound like? Kakrapara sounds like Khakra and Bhakra and all of that. And what are these things? These are nothing else but Gujarati dishes. So because these are Gujarati dishes and it sounds like Kakrapar, where would this be? Simple way of remembering this is Kakrapar, Kakrapara is in Gujarat. Now as I told you, bacha, it's all of these places, see, all these plants are mostly placed where they have their resources nearby, mostly for cost effectiveness, for feasibility and all these reasons. So you see, on the map we can clearly see that Kakrapara is very very close to Tarapur. Now what would be the reason for it? Naturally, there must be some field, some resource field that would be somewhere here nearby. So Kakrapara, as we saw, Maharashtra northwestern corner was Tarapur, and because it is close by, this becomes the southern western corner of Gujarat. So towards the border of Maharashtra and Gujarat, in Gujarat, the southern western corner is taken by Kakrapara. Okay, and now guys, as I told you, there must be some resources nearby, and that's how you can remember it. And then comes our fourth nuclear plant, which is in Tamil Nadu. So this is Gujarat and this is Tamil Nadu. Here on the eastern side towards absolute north, very very close to the corner, we have Kalapakkam. Okay, so Kalapakkam is nowhere else but absolute on the northeastern corner of Tamil Nadu. With this, we come to the end of the session. How awesome was that? And let's quickly have a look at your 1 mark, very important homework question. Actually, this question is not just 1 mark. It's going to help you for that 1 mark when it comes to mark it on the map. Yeah, so that makes it very very important. But before that, let me take a quick minute and inform you about Vedantu Pro subscription. Guys, your life is going to be changed absolutely. All your doubts, notes, tests and assignments, competitive exams, choice of schedule, choice of language, these were the problems that were shared by you through survey with us. And we figured that we cannot leave you alone with all of these issues. So all of these problems, where to ask your doubts, when to ask your doubts, which notes to refer, what tests and assignments to take, how to prepare for your competitive exams, which schedule to follow, how to make sure that the schedule is suiting your timetable, it's of your choice, what language you want to learn, and all of these have been now solved by us with super bonuses of all live classes. You don't have to worry whether the session is going to be premiered or live, can you talk to the teacher or not, because you will be able to do all of that and you will get a lot of personalized attention at the same time. Why? Because the class teacher and the master teacher right in the session will solve your doubts then and there. All your questions will be clarified in the session itself, which will be live. Just in case if you ever miss these sessions, you will have access to all the micro courses and crash courses where you can always cover up, compensate for your missed lessons, which will be a choice for you every day of the week, followed with in-class live quizzes and performance reports, which will give you a continuous check of where you stand, how well prepared you are. Now what else do you need? Now let's see how will we do that. You just have to go on the link, click on the link that is there in your description box, guys, or it's also pinned in the comment section. Just click on it, choose your grade, choose your board, and then check out all the details that's over there, and then click on the get subscription button. Then you get 3 options of 1 month, 3 months and 6 months. Okay, jackpot is 6 months because you get the highest discount over here. The plan which was available for 11,499 rupees is now coming only for 9,199 rupees. Like, how awesome is that? And you get all of these services, all of these facilities, privileges, everything, our constant support backing you up for 6 months just for 9,199 rupees. If you feel it's not enough, you don't want to, I mean, like, it's not good for you, go ahead. If you just want to give it a try with 1 month plan. If you feel you want to just prepare in 3 months, then go ahead with 3 months plan, whatever suits you the best. Even if you decide not to do it, guys, we are always here for you. But if you do, which I would suggest and encourage you to, at least take a try. Yeah, so just go on the link in the description and then just click on, or you can also go on the comments. I mean, like, the link is pinned in the comments. And guys, in order to avail the discount, you have to use the code AKEPRO. But you remember, if you do not use this code, you won't be able to access the discount. So make sure, no matter which package you are picking up, you're using my code to avail the great discount. And let's quickly look at the homework question. Which among the following options on the map represents Ramagundam? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or D? None of these is actually showing Ramagundam on the map. And with this, we are done with the session. If you feel map work for minerals and energy resources is now sorted for you, hit that like button right now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because we're going to keep coming with lots and lots of videos. So you should get the notification immediately so that you don't miss on any video. Guys, please make sure you are posting your answers in the comment section, not just in the live chat. Also, make sure to put your doubts in the comment section, guys, because that's where we will be picking up your doubts for the doubt and the mentee session. Do not forget that, and I will see you in the next session. Till then, stay home, stay safe, take good care of yourself, and have a great day ahead. Bye bye, guys. Bye.